All right, welcome back to another edition of America's 250, Red, White, and You. This is the segment where we're taking time to talk to people and about people here in the Mid-South who are making a major difference in a variety of ways, whether they're feeding the homeless or helping give back in the community, picking up trash, you name it. Somebody that's doing something extraordinary in our city and in our region. We want to highlight those people as a part of our ability to celebrate America's 250th birthday. One of those people, not picking up trash, but is making a huge splash when it comes to the Memphis arts scene, let's call it. Jaylen Hunter, 16 years old. You may not recognize him yet. You may not know him yet, but give it a couple of days and he's going to be all over the nation in theaters because Jaylen is playing young Marlon in the new biopic, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you for being here. Let's start with, how does that feel to just say that out loud? You're in the Michael Jackson biopic.
I mean, it's,
yeah, right?
Yeah, it's like a feeling I can't even describe, you know. Michael Jackson has always been a big inspiration. You know, I've loved Michael Jackson since I came out of the womb, you know. But yeah, just being in this movie, being able to show his legacy and all of that, just, you know, amazing.
So, little backstory for you here. You are a 16-year-old student at Briarcrest.
Yes.
So a native Memphian doing big things for Memphis on the national stage. Now the movie comes out Friday?
Friday.
Is that right?
Yep.
How excited are you to actually see it? Have you seen it yet?
I've seen it.
You've seen,
I was in LA for a premiere. So the big premiere in LA, and we saw it yesterday. A lot of people came out to see it, and it was amazing.
How did it feel when you actually got to see it?
I feel like I got to see it a second time because I was so like shell-shocked that I didn't even realize what was going on really. But it was a great movie, amazing.
Good. Well, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan as well. A little Thriller every now and then.
Yeah.
Some Beat It, you know.
Yeah.
You know, there's some classics in there. But the movie at this part is your role is, again, young Marlon.
Yeah.
So take us through kind of your phase of the movie, because obviously you can't play an old man, you're a young man. So take us through kind of your phase of the movie. What are you doing during this movie?
During this movie, you know, I'm young Marlon Jackson, so I play young Marlon Jackson of Jackson 5. Mm-hmm. You know, we're finding our voice and becoming the great Jackson 5. Through this whole process, I had to figure out how to become Marlon, and it was endless days of just working, dancing, rehearsing, back and forth every day.
Is there, I mean, that's got to be hard. You're trying to, if you will say, I want to learn how to be Michael, there's endless video, right, of finding out how to be like Michael.
Yeah.
When somebody says, I need you to be like Marlon, how much more difficult is that, you know, like a method actor type style? How do you go find the video and get in that process?
I mean, it's difficult for sure. But I had a great support system with on set. Shout out to Rich and Tone and Michael that taught me how to get in that zone and act as Marlon. They had videos that they would send, and it really helped me get in that zone. So
did you have to sing and dance a lot? What was that like for you?
Yeah, I had to sing and dance. Sing and dance a lot, you know. that's all they did was sing and dance and perform.
You said that's all I was doing was singing.
Yeah.
It was tiring. I mean, I'm guessing that's, you know, those are long days. Don't worry about the hours. Those are long days for anybody who's putting a movie together because you've got to get, you know, those shots in at a certain time. So I'm sure that's hard on a high school kid still trying to figure out how to balance homework.
You know, I had a tutor out there, so it was easy balancing.
That's good.
I was in 8th grade at the time, so.
An 8th grader?
Yeah, I was an 8th grader. So at the time it was, you know, rehearsal, school, then rehearsal. But my tutors were great. Shout out to Mr. Tom and Miss Jess. Yeah, they really helped me keep straight A's and, you know.
You got straight A's?
Yes.
While you're out there shooting a movie?
Yeah.
Listen, brother, I got C's and D's and I wasn't even doing a movie. Well, I got B's and C's, all right? So I'm not that far off. So when you're out there, how long did it take? How long has this been in the works? And how long of a project has this been that you've been involved in?
You know, they've been working on this for a while now, but for how long we took was about 4 months, I want to say.
And that was, what grade are you in now?
I'm in 10th grade.
So you're talking about you were shooting this 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. 2 years ago you were out there, and now you can just now finally start talking about it. It's getting released.
Yeah.
That's got to be a hard secret to keep, don't you think?
I mean, I don't have a problem keeping things on the low, but you know, some people start to find out, so they started at school, so they started, you know, finding out about it and asking me questions about it. But I don't have a problem with keeping things on the low.
I think the surprise becomes really, that keeps the surprise whenever the movie actually gets debuted.
Yeah.
You know, people get to actually see it without you telling them just too much, you know, just enough to make them want to go watch it probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're talking to people who haven't maybe don't know the story of the Jackson 5, did you learn new things about the Jackson 5 as a Michael Jackson fan during doing this movie?
Yeah, I learned a lot. I learned how serious they were because Rich and Tone and Michael, they pushed us to work as hard as they did, and we were working really hard. I mean, long days in the rehearsal studio. I also learned things about how they connected with each other in their chemistry and things of that nature.
Did you get to meet any of the other family members?
I met Jackie Jackson, LaToya Jackson.
Oh, you met Toya?
Yeah, LaToya Jackson. Marlon Jackson, I met my character.
You did meet your character. Did he approve? Did he sign off on it?
I hope so.
All right, so if nobody's watched really much information about Michael Jackson, maybe they don't know the background behind the Jackson 5, what would be your message to them to get them to watch the movie?
I would say that they put in effort to become who they are, and you would see that through their performances, and also through our performances. We put in effort, and we worked really hard on this movie to portray them, and we're sharp.
Yeah. Now, Mom's off camera to the side,
yeah.
But she's just beaming left and right. I think she might got some Michael Jackson shoes on. Them some moonwalkers.
Yeah.
She got some moonwalkers on. How does it make you feel to be able to make your mama proud like that?
You know, that's just a feeling that, you know, you gain from a young age. Always wanted to make your parents proud. And I'm glad I get to make her proud because she sacrificed a lot for me just to do what I have to do. She left her job just so I could, you know, pursue my dream. And yes, it feels good to make her proud.
And you're not just pursuing your dream, you're achieving it, brother.
Yeah, achieving it.
I mean, you're achieving a dream. Think about all the kids who would love to have had a chance to be a part of this biopic. And from what we are just seeing, I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm a Michael Jackson fan from back in the day, so I'm excited to watch it. And now I'm excited to say that I've met somebody who actually played a role in that movie. Well, do you have any message for other young, aspiring actors like yourself, maybe who haven't had their chance to get a big break yet?
I would say, you know, the basic things like stay focused and keep doing what you got to do to, you know, get to where you want to be. The only person that's stopping you from being great is you. So if you know you can push yourself to the limit, do it, because at the end of the day, it's your life to live and nobody else's.
All right. I'm not going to put you on the spot by making you dance or sing today. You don't have to dance, you don't have to sing. I'll just wait for Friday. The movie comes out Friday, correct?
Yeah,
Friday, April 24th, is that the correct date?
Yep.
And the movie is titled
Michael,
which I thought was really cool to just leave it at that. And then the promos and ads for it are all over the place, so you can't miss it. So if you're deciding whether or not you want to go watch Michael, well, now you've got a local reason to do it. Kid from right here in the Mid-South, kid from Memphis, kid who goes to Briarcrest that you probably had seen and didn't even know who he was or what he'd done. Now you can put a name and a face and be proud of Memphis' own. All right, that's going to do it for today's version of America's 250 Red, White, and You. Again, we try to highlight and spotlight people in the community who are doing extraordinary things. And I can't think of anything any more extraordinary than being a part of the Michael Jackson biopic. Jaylen, thanks so much for taking the time, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, I'm Ruben Diaz. We will join you the next time with our next version of America's 250 Red, White, and You.